Hello, brothers and sisters. How are you guys doing? This video is all about hair, and mine is a mess. Mine got rained on, so as much as I would love to represent our own hair, I'm gonna have to hide mine because it's a mess, and I don't want to deal with it. But I did not know this. Well, I never even thought about it, but I used to wear weave, and I probably have spent more money on weave than anything else in my life. I used to love hair. Um, I love the black woman's hair. I really do, or I used to. How it's so versatile, and you can do anything with it. All the different types of textures and styles. I just loved hair. I even wanted to open my own hair salon so I could just be around hair. I just really, really loved hair. There was nothing more confident than me, a black woman with a fresh new hairstyle, a weave. And with women, when we look good, we feel good. So I really loved hair. Excuse me, I got an eyelash trying to get in my eye. But the closer I started walking with the Lord, hair like the rest of things, I loved more than the Lord. And I say that in disgust, but it's true because now I'm sold out for Jesus Christ. So now everything I loved or used to hold my interest simply doesn't anymore. Jesus does and do now. And I'm not saying we should not regard our own hair at all, but for me, I did have an obsession with it. The money I would spend on it, it was almost like an addiction. Probably was an addiction for me. Um, but I wanted to speak on hair because I used to buy hair a lot. I used to go into hair shops and buy a lot of hair. Going into a hair shop was like going into your clothes closet to pick out what style you're gonna wear for the week. But glory to God, I have a new love in my life. His name is Jesus Christ. And the reason why I'm bringing up hair is because I came across a trailer on YouTube. And this trailer has come up a few times, but I've always ignored it because, I'm careful of what I expose my eye gates to. And it looked demonically possessed, the thumbnail, so I just kind of ignored it. But a few days ago, I thought, let me check this out because it keeps coming up. And that's how they get you. But no, I looked at it, and it was by Evil Flix, whatever, Netflix. And it's a trailer of a show called Bad Hair, and some of you might know what I'm talking about. Okay, it turns out from this trailer, uh, if I can sum it up briefly, that a woman tries weave for the first time because she's all natural. But in order to fit in, I guess from the plot line of the story, she goes long and straight and gets weave, put into her hair. But the weave is cursed, and it makes her demonically possessed. And I don't need to go into anything or more further with that because whatever Hollywood puts out, 9 times out of 10, it is already happening or it will happen. So I was stunned in regards to really learning this. Has been going on all along, and I never knew it. But then again, how would I know it? I was not awoke as I am now back then, and back then I was a worldly lukewarm, so I would have never been inquisitive about where exactly did the many types of 100% human hair that I have bought actually come from. I was just like, oh, cute, how much, and you get told in hair shops, from anybody who goes to hair shops by the owner themselves, they actually tell you where the weave comes from. They tell you it comes from India, it comes from India women. But your brain thinks of the first, woman in India with long black hair that you now think is going to look good or cute on you. And it doesn't bother you, or at least that was me. But, I did some digging into this, brothers and sisters, after watching the trailer because it was very interesting and I never thought about it. But based upon my research, some or most of hair weave 100% human hair that could possibly be cursed, especially if it comes from India or it's Indian hair, because people from India don't believe in the Most High God. They are Hindus. They sacrifice their hair to their gods because beauty is the highest form of sacrifice to them over there. So to cut off your hair, especially a woman, in regards to like facing eviction or just wanting blessings of some kinds. Women and men do it too, but women go into a pagan temple, which, by the way, the pagan temple cuts almost 12 million heads a year. But the thing about it is that they're not cutting, they're shaving. These women go into these pagan temple, well, a pagan temple. It's not more than one. And they go and sacrifice their hair by getting it shaved off, all of it shaved out, not off, not cut with scissors, but shaved by men. And what they do is they run a part down the middle of your head, putting your hair into like two parts, like two ponytails. And then men take razors like the barber used to, shave off the client's beard and start shaving the woman's. They start shaving the woman's hair from top to bottom of their scalp until they're completely bald. I was looking at them doing it, and they have done it so much. These men have shaved so much hair that they are meticulously quick and good with no loss of blood in doing it. I was cringing the whole time while watching them shave these women's head, and I'm thinking I'm about to see blood because they're doing it so quick and fast. But I guess it's just natural habit. They're not slow and precise as you see most barbers be with clients, in order not to cut them. But these India women do this. They shave off all their hair for sacrifice to idols, to other gods, even getting their children from the age of infancy on up to sacrifice and shave their hair to gods too. I have seen it, and they do this because it pleases their deity. And for these women and men, it's a very common, good, normal thing to do over there. But here's the horrible part. Forgive me, I'm talking so crazy. The horrible part in watching all of that, it makes you really wonder about the original owner of the hair, because you see women sacrificing to gods, not for profit, but just so their God can bless them. And they do it in order to receive blessings. While many black women, used to be one of myself who used to do this, but black women are right now at this moment buying hair. They're buying Indian hair, 100% Indian hair right now, attaching it to their head. And look, you might be a Christian, but these women's their hair that you are buying, they are not Christians. They serve different gods. They're into witchcraft or voodoo or obeah, whatever wickedness, worshiping other gods, invoking evil spirits all the time. It's their life, their religion. So therefore, their hair is very much a piece of that person, very possibly evil or wicked spirit or energy is on you. Because you can say, no, Lena, the hair I bought at the shop is dead. And you can think of it as dead as far as, the strands of hair don't have, actually blood running through them. Nor do they have nerves or muscles or anything like that. However, the scalp from which hair grows out of contains tiny follicles, each growing up to 8 strands of hair, and each reaching into the deeper layer of the skin of said person for the blood flow and nourishment. Therefore, the hair is indeed alive still because it contains the keyword spiritual DNA of the person it came from. And if the person was into voodoo, or she worshipped other gods, or more importantly, directly sacrificed her hair to an idol, and you connect, put on, or attach yourself to said person's hair onto your head, you might get some evil, demonic wickedness, evil spirits, or whatever came from or off that person, the original owner's hair. All so you can look cute. In 1 John 5:21, it says, "Dear children, keep yourselves from idols." And it also says in Acts 15:29 to restrain ourselves from things that have been sacrificed to idols. So if your hair is being sacrificed to idols, or different guys, uh, or or if a woman has sacrificed her hair to different guys or idols, uh, and you're going goo goo and gaga and giggles over in a hair shop and buy to have for yourself or your hairstylist to sew it in, to glue it in, or to put it on in regards to a lace front wig, no matter the procedure of how processed the hair is or went through, you are still going to be attaching or connecting yourself to spiritual ramifications of a cursed, if not demonically possessed, piece of hair on top of your head. If someone was in the occult and they died and gave you their hair, would you honestly say thank you and wear it? That's the question you got to ask yourselves in these hair shops now if you're watching this. And please Google it. The information is actually out there. I saw one video of a woman where she said the hair that she bought, 100% human hair, made her demonically possessed. But looking at her in the video, I must confess that I could tell another spirit was operating in her as well. Was it there before the weave situation or because of the weave situation? I don't know. But from the video, it's very apparent that there's another spirit operating in her. Even in the comment section, people were calling it. But, just think about it, guys. You got women who are essentially in witchcraft from another country, sacrificing their hair, meaning passing on every spirit or curse they have in their hair onto you, who sacrifice financially over here for the joy and satisfaction and pleasure of your own beauty, not knowing you could be putting on a curse or evil spirit on you that comes, from someone else. Now they say with synthetic hair there are no worries. There is just a worry concern of what of the 100% human hair being demonically tainted. But I'm not going to advise you to stay away from human hair and just do synthetic hair. And I'm not even going to advise you to just do your own research to make sure you know exactly where the human hair comes from. Plus, no hair shop owner from here can tell you if it's temple hair that has been sacrificed. They might, I don't know, but then again, why would they? They want you to like it and love it and buy it. That's the goal. I don't think they will tell you, oh, this is temple hair. This was sacrificed hair that might contain an evil spirit. Yeah, go ahead, buy it, put it on, try it. I would just recommend 3 words: trust, no, weave. Does that sound paranoid? Probably. But if you're willing to chance attaching yourself and all to look cute, you're grown, you have your own grown free will. Hopefully spirits or demons from your weave don't manifest. But personally, what I'm saying is that at this stage of the game, between the battle of good and evil and the Lord's hand of protection slowly leaving us, ain't nobody got time. You can't afford the shenanigans of evil and demons in your weave. Just because you want to just go out and find something to look cute where you ain't got to do a lot of micromanaging of your hair, and you can look cute and not do so much. And I get it, been there, done that many times, but it's something to think about. Really, it is. I don't think praying over your hair will work, because there is no such thing as hair deliverance. Just go natural, I say, or just rock your own hair. And yes, the struggle is real for Black women. That's why we do weave. But I'm saying I wouldn't do it. I wouldn't do it. If a group of people who don't believe in the same God you believe is sacrificing their hair to idols, and the Bible clearly tells us to restrain ourselves from things that have been sacrificed to idols, it's kind of a no-brainer. And is every weave cursed or demonically possessed? I don't know. I don't think so, but I will not encourage you to go out and scour to the ends of the earth to find that one non-demonically cursed weave. I'm just not going to do it. I just go natural, rock your own hair. Because we just don't know. Evil is real, demons are real, spirit is real. Evil spirits are real. So I'm just warning you. Research this, because this is real and happening. And I did not go into the horror stories from cursed weed on this video, so go be shocked for yourself. But it's just a warning, guys. There's cursed weave out here. But I love you guys, and until next video. Bye-bye.